We are still live from Waukesha with one of the last things of the day that we're going to talk about. And this one touched me because my girl, Sporty Mom 925 on TikTok, everybody go to her channel. She's dope. She just, shows a lot of picture of her kids and the house and everything, far as where, far as her life and where she came from. And I'll let you go to her page and see her story. But this story is very frustrating to me, especially being in media. Like, for instance, I did a story on the woman that got attacked for being a Trump supporter that was white. And there's another story about a guy. His name is Simmie. And a lot of you might not know who James Lambert is, but James Lambert was a 73-year-old man that got beat to death by some ignorant, I believe, in Philadelphia. Because, see, we hear about Michael Brown, we hear about George Floyd, Eric Garner, and deservingly so. But it seems like Simmie's killing doesn't fit the narrative of America's biggest news organizations. Even though he was a victim himself, but it seems like when it's some niggas that kill niggas, it don't matter. I got to put an explicit on this now. Video captured him being killed. The teens, 7 of them, apparently murdered this man for no reason. Which brings up another issue I'll address later. But see, when it's a white person that kills a black person, that's newsworthy. And this is why, and everybody go to newsundone.com, go to our website, go to my company, because we report things that are things. We don't look to sensationalize. That's why I'm not as popular as some other people. I could have sold out years ago and took the bag. I get my money in the private sector and then whatever happens, happens. But again, you've never heard his name in retrospect is because he's black. And the people that killed him are black. They arrested a 10-year-old in the case, so you heard about it a little bit later, right? The constant victimization that the media portrays and puts out there is systematically concise. They want you niggas to feel inferior. Why do you think it's always some stuff out there about, oh, we're going to do another movie about slavery. We're going to do another movie about, oh, how these slaves dominated and killed white people. Or, oh, how black people were just taken advantage of. And, oh, my God, these helpless black people. I'm wondering, where are the pastors? Where are the council members? Where are the men? Mothers in charge. Stop making excuses saying they're raising the kids by themselves, because they can still do even more. Black Lives Matter. Crickets. The silence spoke volumes. If those were 7 white kids that murdered a black man, that would have been all over the news, and the 7 white kids would have, at the end of the day, been freaking Aryan Nation Trump supporters. Believe me when I tell you that. And another group that you didn't hear from in enough time is the national media, because they pick and choose. These people hate me. Trust me when I tell you they hate me. The Republicans hate me for the most part. The Democrats despise me as well. And sometimes I think my own family hates me. No, I'm just kidding about the family thing. My family got my back for the most part. Chicago and all the killings, all the murders. No, crickets. Two teens, 10-year-old, 14-year-old. I guess they turned themselves in. At first, Larry Krasner, who was the DA, never pursued a death penalty, rejects stop and frisk, reforms the cash bail system, yada, 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 bada bing, bada boom. In July, in Philadelphia, they had over 1,226 shootings, and 79% don't have a court case associated with the crime because nobody has been charged. Milwaukee is well on their way, by the way. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I'm from. Oh, Milwaukee is well on their way to that. In July, you had a bodega worker that tried to defend himself against a career criminal. They locked his ass up. Told his attacker, Jose Alba. What's up, Jose? Told his attacker he didn't want any trouble moments before the man grabbed him and tried to kill him. He defends himself, but yet he's I can't. It's freaking hilarious. I could go on. I've been trying lately not to get mad and not to give up these sound bites because it is hard. I know you're thinking that's what she said, but it is hard. It really is. I have a hard time with this because I see things exactly how they are. And it's a bunch of nonsense. The media is still trying to control people's thoughts and emotions. Like this whole Trump thing, they need to leave Trump the hell alone. And the reason I say that is stop putting him out there in the media. Go ahead, pursue him, prosecute him, whatever the hell you got to do. But leave us out of it at this point. Focus on some of these candidates. You had a president that, and this does all tie in together with the whole media deception. You had a president that gave basically a campaign speech for the Democrats and one time didn't address what he was going to try to do to fix the economy, maybe lower some corporate tax so people will hire more people, so companies will hire more people. But President Biden is a symptom. He's not even a problem. Even President Trump is a symptom. And unfortunately, Simmie, his life taught us one thing if it didn't teach us anything else. The fix is in. The deception is real. At least he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. May he rest in peace. Next segment.